If your AI agent risk register shows what can go wrong, your control library shows what you are doing about it. Without a control library, every agent gets reviewed differently, and your governance process turns into scattered opinions. Here is the problem. One agent needs human approval before sending emails. Another needs scope credentials. Another needs logging. Another needs monthly access review. If every team invents those controls from scratch, your AI governance program will not scale. An AI agent control library is a reusable set of safeguards. It defines the controls that should exist across agents when each control applies what evidence proves it is working and who owns the review. Start with control objectives. Do not begin with random checklist items. Begin with the outcome. Prevent unauthorized actions. Limit sensitive data exposure. Preserve audit evidence. Require approval for high impact actions. Make failures recoverable. Group controls into clear categories: identity and ownership, access, tool permissions, human approval, logging and monitoring, testing, change control, rollback, evidence retention, access review, decommissioning. Each control needs a simple definition. For example, high impact agents must require human approval before write actions. That is clear, testable, and easy to map to evidence. Vague controls like use AI safely are not useful. Next, define applicability. Does the control apply to all agents, only production agents, only agents with write access, only agents touching customer data, or only agents that can trigger external communication? Applicability prevents over-controlling low-risk agents and under-controlling high-risk ones. Map every control to a risk category. Data leakage, unauthorized action, bad decision, duplicate action, missing evidence, stale prompt, excessive permission, failed handoff, or abandoned agent. This keeps the library tied to real risk. Instead of abstract policy language, for each control, define the evidence. Approval logs, access review records, prompt version history, test results, execution logs, exception approvals, change tickets, rollback tests, or monitoring alerts. If you cannot prove the control exists, auditors and operators will not trust it. Every control needs an owner. Security may own the control design. Engineering may own implementation. The business owner may own approval decisions. GRC may own evidence review. If ownership is unclear, the control will drift. Add a testing cadence. Some controls can be checked continuously, like logging and failed job alerts. Others may be monthly or quarterly, like access reviews and evidence sampling. A control that is never tested is just a sentence in a document. Build an exception process. Sometimes a team cannot meet a control immediately. That exception needs an owner reason, compensating control, expiration date, and review path. Permanent exceptions are usually hidden risk. A useful control record includes control ID, name, objective, category, applicability, implementation, requirement, evidence, owner, test method, frequency, mapped risks, and exception rules. Keep it simple enough that teams will actually use it. Imagine a vulnerability management agent that creates remediation tickets. It should have scoped scanner access, ticketing right approval, or guardrails, duplicate, ticket prevention, execution, logging, prompt version control, access review, and evidence links for ticket creation and review. Here is the checklist. Start with objectives. Group controls by category. Write controls in testable language. Define applicability. Map to risk categories. Define evidence. Assign owners. Add testing cadence. Track exceptions. When review controls when agents change, an AI agent control library turns governance from one-off review into a repeatable operating system. The goal is not more paperwork. The goal is consistent safeguards that let useful agents run without becoming invisible risk. If you are finding this content useful, please subscribe, like, and comment. If you want more practical AI agents for cybersecurity and automation, subscribe